there's been a rumor surfacing around like Arenado, like the Rockies, because he's on his last year, and like the Rockies potentially shipping off Arenado, which, obviously from a Blue Jay perspective seems pretty good.
Well, I don't understand. Like, obviously there's been problems there when that, like, not on the field, but off the field personal relationships. And for as long as, I have been a very solid baseball fan, not just Blue Jays, but like all of the league, basically, I've heard that the Rockies don't like Arenado. Arenado does not like the Rockies. Yeah. Like, there has been some sort of beef going on right now.
Right.
And yeah, he's on the final year of his contract. This isn't the first time that we heard about potentially shipping Arenado. We heard about this stuff happening a year ago. Literally last year, they were talking about maybe shipping him off. So if I'm the Rockies right now, trading Arenado seems like an excellent option.
Yeah, and especially because your team, like, it's just not working. Like, look, you have your offense. We've always said, like, I really love their offense.
Any offense where you have, you got Charlie Blackmon, Trevor Story, Arenado. You had Daniel Murphy come in, who has struggled nonetheless, but still he came in. You had David Dahl, who just needs to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Like, we were always like, that can work. Like, it can definitely happen. And their pitching just hasn't been there. They're not complete right now.
Yeah.
But Arenado can fetch a hefty price.
Oh God, yeah. And it's like, exactly, he can really command. And one team that's kind of like in the center of like who would get Arenado, and it pains me, but it's the LA Dodgers. And the reason why it pains me is because they just won a World Series, and now it's like, oh, we're gonna lose Justin Turner. I thought them losing Justin Turner, I'm like, you're in a pickle now. Oh wait, let's just upgrade for one of the best third basemen in the entire league. And I'm gonna say, I think Arenado is the best third baseman in the entire league. Defensively, offensively, I think so too. Last year, down year, but what was last year? I think Arenado is still one of the best third basemen in the league.
Yeah, I completely agree. I actually saw like a list the other day. This was just by someone on Instagram. I wish I could show you out. I'm so sorry, but they did not put Arenado on their top 5 list
for third
baseman, and it was. I just thought that was so completely abhorrent and ridiculous.
It's like tunnel vision. It's like you're just focusing on 2020. It's
there's always been a narrative. It's like, oh, like this guy is like you take him out of Coors Field, like he won't do as good. And I remember looking at the splits, and it's like, okay, the difference between being at Coors Field and not being at Coors Field is like, a 310 batting average to like a 295.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what? He's pretty bad. He hit 295.
Yeah, and exactly. Like, sure, maybe Coors, like. Yeah, you're higher up in elevation, and it's like, okay, your ball travels farther, but like whatever. Like, seriously,
the
I'm tired
Dodgers
of that.
with Arenado would be filthy.
The Dodgers with Arenado will be filthy.
It'd be, like you said, oh, they're gonna lose Turner, like they're gonna be in a pickle. Like I didn't think that at all. I thought they're gonna
not like a pickle, like, oh, we're not gonna win again. But it's like, you're losing a piece. And Turner's was the third hitter of the Dodgers for their entire run, like their entire season. So it's, you're losing a piece, and it's like, and again, in baseball, one piece doesn't matter, but you're literally upgrading if you're getting Arenado.
Well, yes, completely agree. What's really crazy to me is, like, actually think about that. If they got Arenado, okay, so they just traded for a monstrous player on a 1-year deal. Have we not seen this movie before?
Oh yeah.
Didn't we see this exact same thing happen with a monstrous outfield player literally a year ago?
Like, I don't even know. Do they even have I always think they don't have the money. Do they even have the money to sign Arenado to a big deal?
But I don't even know if they would if they got him.
Right.
Because if I'm the Dodgers right now, I'm thinking, holy crap, like we just won the World Series. Our team is still super duper dominant right now. We are losing a nice third baseman. Why don't we just take another shot, upgrade at third base for a year, and try to win back-to-back?
Yeah. I mean, I'd want to. Actually, you know who Arenado reminded me of? And it's Paul Molitor. For the Jays when he won in 92, or when the Jays won in 92, what'd they do? They go and acquire Molitor. And now, granted, he was a free agent. They didn't trade for him, but, still a thing. Like, you get this guy, You get this guy just to win another World Series, and they did.
Well, and I think that's like if I'm the Dodgers right now, like I'm not even necessarily concerned about long-term thinking right
That's
now. Like
true.
we're
This
in
is it.
we're in the window. We're
Yeah,
here.
that's
We're
true.
here. We're gonna be here for probably another. Like as long as Clayton Kershaw is good, I think that they will be in the window.
Yeah. They need them.
He is what 30 now, 31 or something like that, I
Yes,
believe.
something like that. Oh, look at
So
that.
he's starting to age. I would just buy in again with Nolan Arenado. Have the most dominant lineup there is in baseball. Like that would be filthy with Arenado and Betts and Seager and Bellinger and Muncy. Way too much for any other team to even compete with.
Kershaw is 32. Like he's still has time for a pitcher.
Exactly. Still has a lot of time left, but you want to cash in right now. You want to cash in while he's still performing at an elite level. And there's no reason if I'm the Dodgers for me to wait. And let's face it, if they get an Arenado, like
oh gosh, I would say they're number one now.
Well, they're already number one. They're number one right now. But it's as if like they're number one. But if they get Arenado, it's like they're number one, and then like a drop, like there's a cliff.
There's a cliff.
It's like they're number one right now with like a steep hill. They get Arenado, it's a fucking mountain.
Yeah, seriously.